Stripe rust is increasingly becoming a challenge in winter wheat in Ontario. Mild winters in 2016 and 2017 allowed this fungal disease to arrive earlier than normal and cause significant damage in the past 2 summers. Last season, growers reported significant yield loss in fields where stripe rust was not controlled. So, how can you identify stripe rust and protect your wheat crop from it this season? This short video will discuss the differences between stripe rust, stem rust, and leaf rust. Then it will explain where to find out if a wheat variety is resistant to stripe rust and how resistance works. And finally, I will provide some tips for deciding whether to apply fungicide to control it. Stripe rust has the lightest, most yellow color of the 3 rusts and generally occurs in stripes on wheat leaves. Early signs begin as yellowing on the leaf, followed by the breakout of orange to yellow spores in stripes on the leaf. Interestingly, leaf rust, stem rust, and stripe rust can all occur on the leaves of wheat plants, but stripe rust can be identified by its lighter color and the pattern of lines it creates along leaf veins. Resistance to stripe rust in wheat is conferred by a variety of mechanisms in the plant. The most important of these is the hypersensitive response, in which the plant recognizes the rust spores have landed on its leaf and kills the cells directly around the spore. Because rusts are biotrophs, meaning they cannot survive on dead tissue, the spores will die rather than spreading throughout the leaf. While some wheat varieties have the ability to recognize rust spores and respond, other varieties are less effective in this process. Research at the University of Guelph has identified commercially available winter wheat varieties in Ontario which currently exhibit resistance to stripe rust.
So I'm here in the growth room, and we're just going to have a look at this growth chamber that has the seedlings in it with the rust on them.
This table displays common wheat varieties on the vertical axis and various test locations across Ontario on the horizontal axis. Greener colors and lower numbers in a square indicate less infection in that variety in that location, while red and higher numbers indicate a high level of infection. As you can see, CM15-004, Presley, and Princeton are varieties which generally show a lower level of infection across plots. The Ontario Cereal Crops Committee also provides information about stripe rust resistance levels in different varieties. This information can be found online through their head-to-head variety comparison page. This site allows a comparison of several different varieties for their resistance level to various diseases. In this comparison, varieties are rated on a scale of 0 to 9, with 0 being most resistant. If you planted a wheat variety with resistance rating of 3 or higher, you should scout regularly for stripe rust this season. If a high level of stripe rust develops in your wheat field canopy, it can be cost-effective to apply fungicide for the rust. This is particularly true if the infection occurs more than a week before the timing of fusarium fungicide application. Otherwise, stripe rust and fusarium can be controlled with the same fungicide application. By scouting fields frequently and early, stripe rust in wheat can be effectively managed this season.